Get ready, y'all. It's time to vibe with Berkeley. I'm Boomin, taking you higher.
And I'm Bob, so fine and ready to roll. We got rhythm in the soul. Let's take control.
Boomin Berkley Beautiful Bopp.
We're bringing the heat, we'll never stop.
What's going on, everyone? It's Boomin Berkley.
And Beautiful Bopp.
And today on episode 28, season 5 of the Prodigy Live podcast, we are going to be talking about our senior lacrosse players.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for this one. Okay, I love lacrosse. Watching it, I'm new to the sport. Just came around. I have some friends that play it, and they really got me into it, and I love the sport.
Yeah, we're just going to talk about how much our seniors mean to us, how good of friends they are, and what their plans are moving forward.
Yeah, and I'm a senior, and I'm new to lacrosse. Like I just started playing as my first year, my senior year, and I'm on the varsity team. And I've realized how important it is that our seniors are to the team because they mean a lot. I mean, they make up half the population on the team. We have 8 seniors that are on the varsity team this year.
Yeah, and we just have a line of interviews set up today for you guys to listen to. We're really excited to share them with you and just hear what they have to say.
Yeah, and right now we're 3-2 as a record. Our only losses are to Westville South. Unfortunately, that was such a bad loss. It was 9-8 in overtime, and they got it with the last 2 minutes. But we just got to get through it with grit, and we got it. And then our other loss just happens to be Olin Tangi Berlin. They stumped us. It was the beginning of the season, but we've improved. We've got better, and we're ready to get the rest of the season done.
Yeah, we have high expectations for the rest of the season. Hopefully, a clean slate, and just see what we can do going into the playoffs.
Yep. So our first interview is going to be from Ethan Fury. Let's see what he has to say.
First question: what's something about your journey that people outside the team would never understand?
Losing to South in overtime, 13-14, my sophomore year. They don't understand that heartbreak.
Yeah, so just hearing from him about that heartbreak is very devastating. It really hurts to lose to South in any sport we play here. Lacrosse is no different, especially this year too. How they just lost again for the second time. It's just very upsetting hearing about him losing to South.
Yeah, it truly was devastating. It happened on Tuesday, April 6th, but there's nothing we could do. We tried our hardest, and it just really just did not work out, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, and we hope for a great career for Ethan Fury. He's going to go for next year to hopefully do great things at the next level. And yeah, let's just hope for the best for him.
Yeah, I mean Guilford College, it's in North Carolina. It's a very great accomplishment for Fury. We'd love to see that coming out of Western North. And so our next interview is actually going to be Braden Travis, who's the leading goal scorer. And let's hear what he had to say.
And then when the final whistle blows on your last game, what do you think will hit you the hardest?
Probably the fact that I won't be able to play with my friends that I grew up playing with. That's going to be pretty sad to go to different colleges, but exciting to end it with them. All right.
Yeah, just hearing how it has to end, that's very sad. He's had a great career here, and he's going to Lake Erie next year, hoping to have a good career there too. But yeah, he's had a really very impactful 4 years here at Westville North, and we just love him.
Yeah, he's truly one of the greatest lacrosse players I've ever seen, even especially just watching high school. Definitely the best to come out of Western North, and it's going to be super sad to see that when him leave, just because he's been here forever. He played on the middle school team, the high school team for all 4 years. He was starting varsity. It's just going to mean something more whenever he leaves, and it's going to be pretty sad.
Yeah, and you can just hear how sad it is that he has to leave his friends. He loves the team. He's a great leader, and he just tries to make everyone better around him.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. And with our next interview, it's going to be Griffin Wolf. Let's see what he had to say.
What
kept you committed to lacrosse through all 4 years?
I think it's just the community. You know, Coach Bixel does a really good job of getting the guys to spend a lot of time together and really grow as friends.
Yeah, so we absolutely love Griffin here. You know, he's a great player. He's not going on to the next level, but you hear him talk about the community and his coach, how much he's meant to him, how much the team's meant to him, and we're just so thankful for everything he's done here.
Yeah, he's a great kid, you know, a really smart guy. It's really sad to see that he's not playing in the upper level, but I mean, he is going to Ohio State University, so I mean, that is a great accomplishment. We'd love to hear that as well. You know, it's not as bad as you might think, but
Yeah, he definitely has the talent to go to the next level, but it's his decision. He didn't want to go, and you know we can't do anything but respect it.
exactly. And with our other interview, we have Quinn Farrell.
Who has had the biggest impact on your journey in lacrosse?
I would probably say my dad, because he's somebody I talk to every day about lacrosse. He's always telling me what I need to do to be better and be a better captain on the team.
All right. Yeah, you know Quinn. He's a great kid, great teammate, great player. You know, and he's going to actually Capital next year. We are really expecting big things out of him. You know, he always scores the ball. And it's just great to hear how much his dad has had an impact on him. You know, big family guy.
Yeah, hearing that is really meaningful. I mean, having someone as such a good role model as his dad, I mean, it's great to hear that, like, that family, like, just builds off of each other, and that family matters.
Yeah, we really are excited to see what Quinn can do.
Yeah. And our final interview is going to be Jakari Stovall, who's also another first-year varsity starter, who's also a senior, and let's see what he had to say.
The first question, what made you decide to try lacrosse for the first time in your senior year?
It was just something new, and I kind of just wanted to stay active my senior year, and I know a lot of the lacrosse team already, going to the games, and it's a great environment. It's fun to be around.
Yeah, Jakari Stovall is a football player, actually. He started quarterback for us this year. It's just great to hear how he's going to try out a new sport. He's actually doing really well starting in his first year ever at D-Mid. So we're really, really thankful that he had joined the team this year.
Yeah, and you know, it matches up really nice with our kicker from the football team is also Griffin Wolf, who we just talked about. You know, and he was such a good kicker during the football season. It was just great to see.
Yeah, and you hear how he talks about how much of a great environment it is to be on the team. And, you know, he has a lot of friends on that team that have just helped him and guided him on his journey this year in lacrosse.
Yeah, and that's just the Western culture. I mean, like, we are just a great culture, you know. We always bring the light out of everyone. You know, we love to hear that our teams are doing great.
Yeah, we have a great community here, and hopefully he can inspire more people to try out a new sport that they might have fear trying out, because you know, there's nothing you can't put your mind to.
Yeah, you know, and that South heartbreak was just something. You know, I keep bringing it up because it was just sad for everyone. I mean, like, our head coach Dan Bixel's only lost to them 5 times, and we've only beat them 5 times in the same year. So we've only played them 10 times. You know, and it's very upsetting. You know, that we had to lose that game, but you know.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. But that is all the time we have for you guys today. We hope you enjoyed hearing from all of our seniors as much as we did. You know, had a great time interviewing them. A lot of them are like my good buddies. So we just hope you guys enjoyed the podcast today.
See ya.
For stories that last, we keeping it real.
Tune in 5 out. It's a big deal.
Boomin Berkley Beautiful Bopp.
Hit play. We're about to rock the block.